Hey everybody, hope you're all having a good day. New banner reveal. It's obviously the ninja theme, so let's just get into it. Yeah. So, ready for the secret group massive mission. Special Heroes to battle. Converts mercenary, female shiz.
Getting to train while I'm at the festival is like killing two birds with one stone.
Blue dagger cavalry unit. So convert duality. A cell special hero commands 1. If she attacks twice. At the start of turn and after she acts, a condo is triggered after condo end. Speed, defense -7, sabotage, and exposure is inflicted on the closest foe and any foes within 2 spaces of those foes during this action. If she changes count or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants bonus her attack speed defense res equal to the number of foes when 3 moves comes center on her times 3 plus 5, the maximum is 14. Neutralize foes bonuses. She deals plus X times 5 damage, excluding her specials. And reduces damage from foes attacked by X times 3 during combat. Also excludes her specials. The X is the number of bonus effects active on her, excluding stat bonuses. Plus the number of penalty effects active on the foe, excluding stat penalties. The maximum is 5. And of course she has Dagger 7, which is after combat if she attacked. Defense rest -7 on target and foes within 2 spaces of target for their next action. Then combat, 5 charge, but it's 4 charge thanks to the weapon. When special triggers, boosts damage by 200%. At the start of turn, grants countercount -1 to her. Reduce damage from foes first attack by 40% during combat. First attack means first strike, yada yada yada. You know that stuff. Then we have Rapid Slice. At the start of the player enemy phase, if she is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants to reduce the percentage of foes' non-spells reduced by X% skill by 50% during combat. This excludes Earthquake specials, and Hexblade to her and allies in 2 spaces of her for the turn. If she changes count or is within 2 spaces of an ally, attack speed defense rate is +9 to her, reduces damage from foes attacked by 40%, excluding Earthquake specials, and reduces damage from foes attacked by an additional 7, excluding Earthquake specials, and neutralizes effects that guarantees foes swap attack and prevents hers. If she uses combat against a non-dragon or beast infantry foe, and her speed is equal or greater than foe's speed +20, she grants effective against all weapon types to her during combat. Otherwise, if she uses combat and her speed is equal or greater than foe's speed +5, grants weapon triangle advantage against all weapon types to the foe during combat. So to her during combat, sorry. And then full disarm. Inflicts speed defense -X on foe. The X is total number of bonuses active on her, excluding stat bonuses. And penalty effects active on the foe, excluding stat penalties, times 2 plus 4, max 12. So you'll need at least 4 of both at least. And neutralize effects of excluding code -X on her during combat. When attack never hits, if she ends on a bolt or heavy trap, cancels their effects. If she lands on a hex trap, reduces the conditions by 10 HP. Sorry. Then look at Smog. Enables Kanto 2. So after attack as a skill restriction can begin, it's a flat 2 movement. Can warp is once per turn, unless you can. Sorry. Yeah, it's once per turn. And skills that would give her an extra turn, like Gale Force, would trigger first. When Kanto is triggered, enables the use of distance swap. So basically, she swaps space with ally, ranges 2. This effect is not treated as a 6th skill. If similar skills are activated, this effect does not trigger. If she uses a combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed +4 to her and reduces damage from foe's first attack by 7 during combat. First attack, yada yada yada. And if she uses a combat or foe's attack trigger foe's special, inflicts cone count +1 on foe before the foe's first attack. This cannot exceed maximum cone count value. Okay. Strike foes with consecutive blows, granting unit and ally Hexblade. Have the effect against all foes?
You're wide open.
Alright, next up we have Yunaka, Stuffy Intimidator. Imitator, sorry.
Could you detect my presence? Before I spoke to you, that is.
Red Blue Infantry Unit.
They won't see me coming.
Bow of Stealth. Stealth here comes on. The fact that stealth, she attacks twice, even if when she comes, she will still strike twice. At the start of the turn, and after she acts, if Kondo is triggered, after Kondo, inflicts Discord, Speed Shackle, a Defense Shackle on closest foe, and any foes in 2 spaces up those foe transaction. Discord reduces stats equal to the allies within 2 spaces, and I believe the shackles are equivalent to their bonuses. I can't fully remember. Other than that, if she enters combat or if her HP is 25% or above the start of combat, grants bonus or attack speed defense res equal to number of foes within 3 routes becomes center of her times 3 plus 5. The maximum is 14. She does plus X times 5 damage, excluding her specials. Reduce damage foes attacked by X times 3, excluding her specials. The X is number of bonus effects active on her, excluding stat bonuses, plus some penalty effects active on foe, excluding stat penalties, max 5. That's probably going to be our Ice's recurring thing here. And neutral effects inflicts that grants Konokai plus X on foe or inflicts minus X on her during combat. Arch Rival, when spent triggers, boost size by X% of the greater of her other foe's attack. If she has a weapon triangle advantage, the X is 80, otherwise the X is 70. Reduce damage foes first attack by 40%, first yada yada yada. And inflicts Konokai minus 1 on foe per attack during combat, has twice in stack. And so if she has the advantage, weapon triangle advantage, grants Konokai minus 2 to her and inflicts Konokai plus 2 on foe before her first attack during combat. This will never exceed maximum Konokai value. Then you have Ninja Sap. She can move through foe spaces. Grants weapon triangle advantage against colors foes and inflicts disadvantage on them foes during combat. At the start of the player enemy phase, if her HP is 20% or above, grants Konokai plus 1 per attack during combat, has attack, and dodge to her and allies when 2 pieces of her for the turn. So dodge is if they outspeed the foe, reduce damage from attacks and other specials by a percentage equal to the difference in stats times 4 up to 40%, if I remember that right. If any space within 2 spaces of her meet any of the following conditions, she can move to that space or any space within 2 spaces of that space. There is an ally, fine vein effects applied, defensive terrain, or consist of difficult terrain, excluding impossibles. If she enters combat or if her HP is 20% or above the start of combat, attack speed defense plus 9 to her, she does plus X damage. If there is a space between 2 spaces of her that meets any above the condition, the X is 15, otherwise the X is 7. Excluding her specials, of course. Reduces damage foes attacked by X. Excluding her specials, we are near the X. And reduces the percentage of foes non-special to X% scale by 50% during comp. Also excludes her specials. And then speed res will finish. Speed defense, not speed res. Speed defense minus 4 on the foe. Inflicts an additional penalty on foes. Speed defense equal to number of bonus effects active on foe. Excluding set bonuses. Max is 4. Neutralize foes bonuses to speed defense. Reduces damage from foes attacked by 7 during combat. Excluding her specials. And also, if her special strike or triggers turn over for this combat, deals 15 damage during combat. Except area effect specials. And when she deals damage to foes during combat, restores some HP to her. So they just took the finishing effect and some of the finishing effects and just added onto the law finish, I can say. Then all speed before. At the start of turn, speed plus 6 to her and allies when 2 speeds of her turn. And then if she outspeeds the foe, if her speed is equal, granting foe speed minus 5. Neutralize effects that guarantees foe's attack and prevent surge. And turn all number turns, speed plus 6 during combat. Alright. Before power attacks, she appears enemy hints, effective against colorless foes.
I'll take your life.
I don't think I ever like that balancing on.
A stealthy kill.
Next up we have Prison Ninja. Killed! They remembered him.
Ninja run on water? Do they freeze it? I will slip through.
Green Axe Cavalry Unit. Glacial Great Axe. It says when your grandma's on, the attack twice. I mean, if the phone is combat, still does it. But foes from free will become center of him. Inflicts attack speed defense has -5. Neutralize foes bonuses and reduce versus foes non-splash resistance action skill by 50% during combat, excluding for specials. At the start of combat, or if HP is 20% or above, grants bonuses attack speed defense rest equal to the number of foes from free will become center of him times 3, max 9. He deals plus X damage. Plus X times 5 damage, excluding for specials. Reduce damage foes attack by X times 3, excluding for specials. The axis number of bonus attacks active on him, excluding stat bonuses and penalty effect. This is the traditional one here now. Full combat follow attack, and then restores some HP to him when he deals damage to the foe during combat. Then Ignis is boosted damage by 40% of his defense. Shatter Proof. Attack defense plus 8, but he loses 8 resistance. Then at the start of the player enemy phase, neutralize panic and any penalties on his attack defense that take effect at that time. And then we have Glacial Steel. So you can probably tell he's the 4-star. But he's not bad 4-star. If that's the case. And it was Kanto remaining +1, minimum 2. This time it's remaining +1. I for cover this sort of thing, so I'm just going to speed it up. At the start of the player enemy phase, if his HP is equal or above 25%, attack defense -7, frozen, and defense shackle is inflicted on the closest foe. And foes in 2 species of those foes for this action. At the start of the enemy phase, except Pawns of Loki, if his HP is 20% or above the start of turn, healing and damage effects are applied, and there are no Divine Fiend Ice currently applied to him or by him or allies. Applies Divine Fiend Ice 2 spaces away from the nearest foe with the lowest defense for the turn, excluding spaces occupied by a foe, destructible terrain, other than Divine Fiends, and warps into Rev's Wind. So obviously, Ice just acts as like a wee thing that destructible terrain that the foe has to deal with. Divine Fiends are once per tile, so the new Divine Fiend applies over the other one. A space that has one, it gets overridden. Then starter combat face space 20% or above. Attack speed defense -5 on foe. He's guaranteed to follow attack. Deals damage equal to 20% of his defense, excluding for specials. And reduce damage per foe attack by 20% of his defense during combat, excluding for specials. In case his foes in ice, neutralize foes' bonuses and guarantees his follow attack, letting him ruin foes 4 blows.
With Ephraim's might!
I found your weakness.
That's not kind of sure at all. And our dual unit is Gulliver, Hidden in Time, Gulliver,
Time's
and
flow is again contravened to bring us
forgetting
together.
the name.
I look forward to seeing what will happen now.
Either way, Colorless
Careful.
Cavalry unit.
Watching over you.
Scrolls of Time. It says her character one, she attacks. If she needs to come, she attacks twice. If she's under combat the current turn, she can move through 4 spaces. At the start turn, applies Time Gate, Preemptive Pulse, and Anathena to her and allies when 2 spaces of her for turn. I cannot remember what Time Gate does. Preemptive Pulse is -1 to the unit on their attack. And Anathena, I believe, is stat increases. I might be wrong. If she enters combat or foe CP is 70% or above start of combat, grants bonus or attack speed defense rest equal to the number of allies on the map with the time gate effect active. Excluding our specials. Reduce damage foe attack by X times 3 during combat. Excluding our specials. The axis this time is the axis number of bonus effects. The her skill stat bonuses plus number of penalty. You've already seen that one. And if she enters combat, grants her action to her Avocad and affects restrict movement to 1 space on her and perk hoots for next action, if any. Will not trigger again for 2 turns after triggering. Future and past. Free charge finds the weapon. Boost times by 80% of their speed when special triggers. Neutralize effects that affects conquer -X on them during combat. If they enter combat, reduce damage from foes attack by X%, excluding every specials. The X is 40 times plus number of allies on the map with the time gate effect active, including themselves, times 5, 60% is the max. If they enters combat, after combat, if special has triggered and they've survived, grants her action to them and fixtures room to one space on them per her cahoots for this action. This is once per turn. This effect has priority over similar skill effects in such cases. These other effects are treated as not having been triggered. Then we have Slice with Sparrow. If they enters combat, attack speed plus 8 to them, and then they're guaranteed to follow attack during combat. And also, if the number of bonus effects active on them is 2 or more, excluding stat bonuses, or if the number of penalty effects active on foe is 2 or more, excluding stat penalties. They deal plus 5 damage during combat, including artifact specials, excluding the Rooker ones because Rooker is a post-battle effect. Conjuring Breath. If they enter combat, they deal 7 ice to the foe's combat begins. This combat reduced by effects that reduce damage during combat and will never reduce the foe's CP below 1. And foe can never recover HP during or after this combat. If they enter combat, speed res minus from the foe. Deal damage equal to 20% of the greater the foe's speed or res, excluding for specials. Reduce damage to foe's first attack by 7. Obviously, we covered up the first yada. And grants Kunkan +1 to them per attack during combat. Has specialized attack. Then attack speed assault home. At the start of turn, if they are in 2 speeds of an ally, attack speed +6 and reduces the percentage of foes non-special receiving action skill by 50% during combat, excluding for specials. It's granted to them and allies in 2 speeds of them for the turn. Grants most of their attacking speed equal to the number of allies on the map with the reduced percentage of foes non-special receiving action skill by 50% during combat. Excluding for specials, status effects active +2 during combat. Max is 5. Oh boy. Takes up the 4 actions to do skill, mobilize their team with tanking and annihilate foes instantly.
I can read you. Well,
That's that warp effect.
do your best. I will hide in shadow, watching over you.
Your defenses are weak.
So it does seem like she's able to take out enemies before they get a chance to fight back. What's it? And her dual skill gives them her action, restores her 40 speed to them. May be used if they've only entered combat during this turn. This is a once per map skill.
With this,
It is over.
well,
Alright, Ninja of Time is our prologue story, which means that the Tempest Child is probably going to be the Shaz Fiend. Which, by the way, Male Shaz is your Tempest Child unit, so it looks like I called that right. Banner out tomorrow, Hild is your 4-star, yada yada. Obviously, I'm just going to skip things through. Dual unit is the pick for me. If not because they're doing it, the snake animation is nice. Outside of that, I wouldn't mind pulling Yunaka would be my second best pick. She does seem like one of the better units in the banner. Chess is fine. She's fine. And then Hild's good for your 4-star stuff, so yeah. What do you guys think of the banner? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you next time. Bye.